and we want no sexual identity or gender ideology curriculum, groups, or celebrations on public school campuses.
That's the voice of Ethan Williams, vice principal of Carlsbad High School, in this audio obtained by KPBS. He was speaking at Mission Church, advocating against the district's effort to be more inclusive. In response, Carlsbad Unified Superintendent Ben Churchill released a statement saying he disagrees with and condemns the comments as against the state's education code and the board's resolution to support LGBTQ+ students. The Carlsbad Education Alliance, however, says the superintendent's statement violates Williams' First Amendment rights. David Lloyd, the director of the First Amendment Coalition, says that's not necessarily the case.
That statement standing alone does not violate anyone's free speech rights because it does not represent any kind of adverse action against the assistant principal.
Though he says the district could be within its right to discipline Williams because he is considered to be in a leadership position.
From a First Amendment perspective, one who occupies a leadership position in a government agency is generally expected not to publicly oppose and resist the policies of that agency. Now, if he doesn't like those policies, he's certainly free to seek other employment.
Lloyd says teachers, however, have a bit more leeway to speak out against policy they don't like because they are not considered to hold leadership positions. That is what's happening at the Escondido Union School District. Well, two teachers here at Rincon Middle School filed a lawsuit against the district, claiming their policy to refer to the students by their preferred pronouns and not to disclose their gender identity without their permission violate the teachers' freedom of religion and freedom of speech. Even though the Supreme Court has affirmed a public employee's right to speak out against government's policies, Lloyd says in this case, the district's policy does not seem to violate the teachers' free speech rights.
That is most likely going to be considered speech pursuant to official duties for which public employees do not have constitutional protection. They must, follow the directions of their employer to do their job as the employer has instructed them.
Lloyd says there could be professional consequences for those teachers if they choose to violate the policy. As for the religious freedom aspect, the court has allowed for some religious exemptions within reason, but that is not as clear-cut. Alexander Nguyen, KPBS News.